Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Karibuni tena kwa channel yetu Mind Mastery Tutor, na kama kawaida leo tunafanya predictions za paper 2. Sawa, kwa wale ambao wako form 4 nadhani hii paper 2 prediction itakuwa ni itakuwa rahisi. I wanted to do paper 1 but I didn't have that time, so without further ado, let's step into it. Now we're going to start with angle properties. So the first question is asking you that in the figure below, A, B, C, and D are points on the circumference of the circle center O. A tangent to the circle at A intersects chord CD, produces A at E. Line BA is parallel to line CE. Angle AED is equal to 33 degrees. And we've been told that angle ABD equal to 38 degrees. And as you see in the diagram, it confirms with whatever statement we are saying. Now the questions are: calculate the size of angle ADB. The other question is calculate the angle OCD. And the other question is asking you that given that ED is equal to 6.2 and DC equal to 6.8 centimeters, calculate correct to do two decimal places. Roman 1, the length of the tangent AE, the radius of the circle, okay, the radius of the circle, and that's all. Now let's start. So before even look at the questions, we need to find out all the angles that might be present in this diagram. So if you look at it, E ni 33, right? This is 38. Now there's a property, you should know all properties of circle, that is angle properties of a circle. It states that one property that there are alternating angles. If you get a triangle like that, if this is 38, it means that the angle which is outside should be 38. If there was an angle here, then that angle will be equal to the one which is outside it. So tamam. But for now, since it's not equal, so just for that one which is 38 is equal to 38. Now we have 38, we have 33. You add them together, 38 plus 33, how much does it give you? You get 71. And if you take 180 minus 71, it gives you 109 degrees. So basically we're saying that this is 109 degrees. So yeah, so that's one of the angles. Then that's not your answer yet. We also need to know one thing. If you can get another angle which we can get it. So it is 109, so the whole angle which is here should be 180 minus 109, because angle in a straight line add up to 180. So this whole section here should be 71 degrees, but I'm not writing everything, there's a reason to it. Now we also know that there are some angles which you should know, and that is this one, the whole of this, okay, and this one should add up to 180. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180, because if you look at it, is a cyclic ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So if you take 180 minus 71, it should give you 109 again, 109. So this is 109 degrees, right? Okay, I think you've seen it, but now because of time, so let's simplify this work easier, because we've been told that two angles are parallel. Let me remove this just to remove the confusion a little bit. We've been told that the two lines are parallel. CD is parallel to BA. So let me use another one. So this one is parallel to this. So what does that mean? It means that one thing is, what does that one thing mean? It means that this angle here is equal to this angle. So if this angle is 38, the other angle which is above, it should be 38 degrees. Now obviously this one should add up to 71, but you can take 38 plus 109 again and then subtract it from 180. So 38 plus 109, so subtract it from 180 and it gives you 33 degrees. So this one is 33 degrees. So that's 33 degrees. So if this is 38, also again 38 plus 33 angles in a triangle, that is angle that is triangle ABD, add up to 180. So if I take 38 plus 33 and then subtract it from 180, it should give me 109. So this angle here should be 109, and obviously this whole thing should be a straight line, and angles in a straight line add up to 180. So if you take 109 plus 38, okay, so 180 minus that answer, it gives you 147. 180 minus 147 gives you 33 again. Obviously, because if this angle is 33 and this angle is alternating, called alternating angles, then they should be the same. Now we've forgotten something, that there's also another property that says that angle subtended by the diameter to the circumference to the center of the circle is usually twice the angle subtended to the circumference. That is, if this is 38, the angle which is here is 2 times the one which is above. So 38 times 2 gives you 76, if I'm not wrong. So this is 76 degrees. And we know that this OC and OB are radiuses. So it means that this and this angles are equal to each other. So if you just take 180 minus 76, okay, it gives you 104. But that 104 is usually divided by 2 because the 2 are sharing the 104. So it gives you 54 degrees. So basically this is 54 degrees and this is 54 degrees. So I think that is understandable. What do we have else here? So calculate the size of angle ADB. So ADB is basically this one, the one that I'm shading here right now. So this is ADB. So ADB is equal to 33 degrees, and the reason that it can give is because of alternating angle theory. Tamam. Okay, for angle OCD is basically this one again. OCD, this is OCD, so the angle which is here. So how much is the angle? But basically we know that this angle which is here and this angle which is here, they are called opposite angles. Then opposite angle in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. So if we were to find this remaining angle here, first let's add 54 to 109. So 54 plus 109. So let's see how much it gives us. So 54 plus 109, it gives you 163. If you subtract from 180, it gives you 17 degrees. So we have 17 degrees. So this angle here is 17 degrees. So again, yeah, so this angle is 17 degrees OCD, and let's just confirm again. Yeah, 17 degrees. And the reason is very simple. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. Let me just write opposite angles in add up to 180, but it's better to write in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 in a cyclic quadrilateral. Remember, you don't get 3 marks just in vain. You have to explain it, you have to show it as well. Now question B, given that AD equal to 6.2 centimeter and DC is equal to 7.8 centimeter, calculate correct 2 decimal places the length of tangent AE. But let's find out where is our ED and DC. So we have 6.2 and 7.8. ED, so ED is this one. So ED is from here to here. So let me use another pen, another marker, so just shade it. So ED is 6.2 centimeters, and there's another one, DC, and DC is basically here. So let me just remove this. So and DC is this one. So DC is 7.8 centimeters. So this is 7.8 centimeters. Now when we know this, what how will it help us in finding the other distances? So calculate correct 2 decimal places the length of tangent AE, the tangent which is here. So this is your tangent. Come on. So tangent AE. So let's calculate that. Now for this, there's a property that says that this whole distance, but let's write it here, that if you take CE and multiply to DE gives you AE squared. Okay, so let's say now is CE is the summation of 7.8 plus 6.2, which gives us around 14. So CE is 14. Multiply to DE 6.2 gives you AE squared, which we don't know AE. Let's say x squared, or you can write it as AE squared. So 14 times 6.2, which is 86.8. So 86.8 equal to x squared. So square x squared equal to 86.8. Square root this. X is equal to root of that, which is 9.32. That is 9.32 centimeters. So basically your answer here, AE, is equal to 9.32, and I've shown it, but because it's 2 decimal places, that's why I'm writing 9.32. Now the radius of the circle, which is also very easy to find out when you have the angles. At least you have the angles. So now for the radius of the circle, if someone was to ask you how do you find the radius of the circle, it's very easy. So it's very easy. Now for you to calculate the radius of the circle, there are many approaches that you can use, but let me use this one very easy approach. Okay, and now you have a triangle like this inside. If you've seen it, where here is B, we have C, we have B. Now the angle here is usually 38 degrees. Now I need to find the angle at B there. This whole B, not that small. So this whole B, I need to find the angle. And for you to find the angle, it means that I need to find this angle. Now I know that najua kuwa hii angle ambayo iko hapa, and if I add it to this one which is here, it should add up to 180. So it helps me in knowing this small angle which is here. Tamam, I think, yeah. So therefore I'll take 38 plus 33 plus a small angle which is x, add to 54, then add to 38 gives me 180. So basically 38 plus 38 plus 54 plus 33 gives me 163. So if I take 180 minus that angle, x value will be 17 degrees. So that small angle is 17, but without even doing that, you realize this it should be 17, because if this is 17, and this one should also be 17. So the summation of the angle, which is here again, is 54 plus 17, which will give you 71. So basically I'm saying that this one is 71 degrees. And now, since you know that 71 degrees and you know the distance from D to C is 7.8, you can use sine rule. And sine rule says that A over sine A is equivalent to 2R. So let's use sine rule. So 7.8 divided by sine 71 is equal to 2R. So 7.8 divided by sine 71 it gives you 8.249. So it gives you 8.249 2R. Then divide by 2, divide by 2. R will equal to 4.125 or 4.12. So 4.12 centimeter. That is your radius. So let's go to the other question.